Okay, this is Haley Potts doing my head to toe. Here's my blank sheets. Okay. Ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Haley Puff, and I will be your student nurse today. Can you give me your full name?
Michaela Banner.
And your date of birth?
November 6, 2000.
Do you have any allergies?
I do not.
Do you have any diagnoses I should know about?
No.
Okay. Do you have any previous surgeries?
Mm-mm.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to do a head-to-toe assessment on you. Basically what that means is I'm going to go over your every body system and just start with a few questions if that's okay with you.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you drink at all?
I don't.
Do you smoke?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. Do you take any illegal drugs?
Nope.
Okay. So do you know where you are right now? What city?
Saginaw.
Okay, do you know what year it is?
2021.
Okay, so that means you're A&O times 3, which is awesome. And next, I'm going to ask you if you have any pain.
No.
No? Awesome. Okay, next, I'm going to take your vitals, if that's okay with you. Don't mind setting up.
Yep.
Getting an arm out for me. I'll start with your blood pressure.
It's so cold. Sorry, I have this one.
Oh, also, I forgot to ask you, what does your nutrition look like? Do you have any special diets or anything I should know about?
No, I follow nothing.
Okay.
I just think it.
Do you exercise at all?
I've been starting to.
Okay,
a couple
awesome.
times a week.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Any problems with that?
No.
No?
Just
Okay.
sore, but
Yeah. (120/72), which is in normal limits. Next, I'm going to take your pulse and respirations. I'm just going to sit next to you if that's all right with you. Okay, you can just go ahead and breathe normally. Okay. Your pulse was 70 and your respirations were 20, which are both the normal limits.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I would take her temperature and pulse ox, but I do not have either of those, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, next, I am just going to do a brief skin assessment and look over do some of your range of motion muscles and your cerebellar function. So first, I'm going to look over your skin, if that's okay with you. Is it right if I touch you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just looking over her skin right now, looking for any abnormal moles. I do see some moles. Do you have ever had any problems with those?
No.
Okay. Have they ever changed?
No, not that I've noticed.
Okay. They're not raised and they're not have uneven borders or anything. And they're not an unusual color, so I'm not concerned. I'm just going to take a little peek at your legs, if that's okay with you. I do see some moles, but no issues. No, nothing for concern. Now I'm going to feel for your muscle tone, which is even, and same with your legs. Muscle tone is even. And I'm just going to look at your face.
Okay.
I do see some moles again, but no reason for concern. Have you ever had any problems with your ears, like your piercings or anything like that?
No.
No? Okay, awesome. Okay, next I'm going to have you grab my fingers and squeeze. Okay, muscle strength is good. Now I'm going to look for any clubbing. I do not see any. And I'm going to test your capillary refill. less than 3 seconds, which is awesome. Next, I'm going to test your cerebellar function. So I'm going to have you touch your fingers like this and go from finger to finger. Okay, awesome. And now put your hands in your lap. Go back and forth. Awesome. Okay, next, I'm going to have you touch your finger to your nose and touch my pen light and just keep going back and forth. Cerebellar function is normal. So next, I'm going to ask you if you know how to swim.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm going to test for some crepitus, which is basically just creaking. So can you go like this for me?
Yep.
Okay, now the other way. Did not feel for any. Now the other. Now the other one. Okay. Can you go like this for me?
Mhm.
Awesome. Now can you move your wrists? Now the other way. Any pain with any of that?
No.
Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to do the same thing with your legs. Can you kick out for me? Awesome. Now can you move your ankles in a circle? Now the other way. Awesome. Any pain with that?
No.
Okay. So now I'm going to test your resistance. So can you go like this?
Mhm.
I'm going to push out. You're going to push in. Now the other way. Now put your hands like this. I'll push down. Now the other way. Awesome. Now I'm going to do the same with your feet.
Okay.
I will push out and you'll push in. Now the other way. Now you push down, I'll push up. Now the other way. Awesome. No pain with any of that?
No.
Okay, now I am going to start at your head and move down.
Okay.
Okay, so have you ever had a concussion before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I don't see any dry skin. Any pain when I palpate?
No.
Okay. Now I'm going to feel your sinuses. Any pain?
No.
No pain?
Mm-mm.
Now I'm going to feel your lymph nodes. Any pain with your occipital?
No.
Your postauricular?
No.
Preauricular?
No.
And you said no problems with your piercings?
No.
Submandibular?
No.
Submental?
No.
Cervical chain? Now can you lift your shoulders up?
Yep.
Cranial nerve 8. No, cranial nerve 11. The accessory muscle is working normally. Now while you're up, I'm going to check your supraclavicular. Any pain?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now I'm going to test your tissue turgor. There's no tenting, which is completely normal. So next I am going to move on to your eyes. So first I'm going to take a little overview of them, just shine a bright light and look at them. Pupil dilation is normal, sclera are white. One more time. Okay, everything looks normal. So next I'm going to do something called the cardinal fields of gaze. So now just follow my pen light with just your eyes. Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to test your accommodation. So I'm going to have you look at my hand, then back to my pen light, my hand, and my pen light. Okay, cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6 are normal, which are oculomodal, trochlear, and abducens. Yep. And now I'm going to move on to your nose. Have you ever had any problems with your nose?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Now I'm just going to take a look really quick. No polyps or lesions. Mucous membranes are pink and moist. Okay. All right. Next, I'm going to test your cranial nerve 1, which is the olfactory. I'm going to have you close your eyes. I'm going to put something under your nose, and you are going to tell me what it is. Go ahead and smell.
Coffee.
Awesome. Right. Now I'm going to move on to your mouth. Do you have any dentures or braces?
I have a permanent bottom retainer.
Okay, awesome. So go ahead and stick your tongue out for me. Can you say ah? Okay, I see your hard palate, soft palate. No lesions. I do see that cemented in. Awesome. So doing that, test the cranial nerves 9, 10, and 12, which is glossopharyngeal, vagus, and hypoglossal. Okay, next I'm going to do some movements of your face. So can you smile for me? Frown. Puff out your cheeks. Clench your jaw. Awesome. That tests cranial nerves 5 and 7, which is trigeminal and facial. Okay, next, the last thing on your face is I am going to have you close your eyes and you just tell me where I'm touching.
Forehead. Chin. Right cheek. Left cheek.
Next, I am going to feel your different pulses. I'll start with your radial, move to your brachial, and then move to your carotids.
Okay.
Radial's normal and equal. So is brachial. Next, I'm going to feel your carotid arteries one at a time. Equal bilaterally. Now I'm going to listen with my bell for any bruits. I'm going to have you hold your breath. Okay, you can take a deep breath before I move on to the next. Okay, hold your breath. Okay, I did not hear anything, which is good. Okay, next I'm going to check my paper one time before I have you turn around. Okay, before I even turn around, I'm just going to feel if your trachea is aligned. Yes, it is. Okay, so now I'm going to have you just face this way, and I'll go behind you. Awesome. Okay, so I'm just looking at the overall skin integrity of her back. I do see some moles, but again, like everywhere else, there are no reason for concern. If you don't mind taking a deep breath for me. Okay, respiratory effort is normal. Now I'm going to feel for the to the front of your throat and move your thyroid to one side, have you swallow, and then move it to the other side.
Okay.
Swallow. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, have you swallow? Awesome. Okay, next, I am going to listen to your different lung sounds and then percuss them. I'm going to have you take a deep breath with each one. If you ever feel short of breath, just let me know. Do you mind if I move your bra?
No, go ahead.
I'm going to move it up if it's okay.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, then last two. Okay. Lung sounds are clear bilaterally. Now I'm going to percuss in the same spots that I listened to. I'm gonna pull your bra up if that's okay.
Yeah.
Last two. Okay, normal resonance. And next I am going to have you lie down.
Okay. I'll put my sleeves back on. It's cold. Thanks.
Okay, next I'm going to have you turn your head to the right. And I do not see any jugular vein distension, which could be a sign of fluid overload if it was there, but it is not. So next I am going to listen to your heart sounds. First with my diaphragm and then my bell to listen for any murmurs. Okay, second intercostal space on the right is aortic. That's my bell. Second intercostal space on the left, pulmonic. Then with my bell. Okay, third intercostal space is Herb's Point. And with my bell. Okay, I'm gonna go underneath. Fourth intercostal space is tricuspid. Then with my bell. Finally, then the fifth intercostal space is mitral. And first I'm gonna listen with my bell, and then I'm gonna take your apical pulse for a full minute with my diaphragm. Okay. Now I'm gonna take your apical pulse for 1 full minute. Okay. Your apical pulse was 69, which is much like your regular pulse, which is perfectly normal, and your lung sounds were normal, nothing abnormal noted, and no murmurs. Next, I'm going to move on to your stomach. If you don't mind pulling down, I'm going to look at your skin integrity. I don't see any unusual moles, and next I'm going to inspect, looking for any obvious peristalsis. I do not see the aorta pulsating in any abnormal regions. No unusual lumps or lesions. Okay. Next, I am going to listen for your bowel sounds. 5 in each quadrant. First, right lower. Right upper. Left upper. Then left lower. Okay. Bowel sounds were normal and present in each quadrant. Next, I'm going to listen to your arteries for any abnormalities. First, I will start with your aortic. And renal on both sides. Iliac on both sides. And then femoral, it's down by your groin if that's okay with you. Okay. Okay. Your arteries, nothing sounded unusual. And next I'm going to feel your femoral pulses just to see if they're normal. Just roll them down there. Equal bilaterally. Next, I'm going to do some percussion. And I note that it is dull on the right upper quadrant while feeling for the liver. Next, I'm going to do some light palpation and then deep palpation. Do you feel any pain?
No.
Then some deep palpation. Any pain?
Mm-mm.
Feeling for the liver border in the right upper quadrant. Okay. Awesome. Next, I'm going to move down to your legs. I'm going to take your
Okay.
socks off if that's okay
Yep.
with you. Next, I'm looking at your overall skin integrity of your legs. Your temperature is normal and warm, and no moles or no need for any concern. Capillary refill of your one unpainted toe is normal, less than 3 seconds. Next, I'm going to feel your different pulses. First, your popliteal, equal bilaterally, your dorsus pedis, equal bilaterally, and your posterior tibialis, equal bilaterally. Okay, next I'm going to do something called sharp and dull. Basically what that means is I'm going to have you close your eyes.
Okay.
And I'm going to touch different sections of your legs and you tell me if it's either sharp like this or dull like this. Do
Okay.
you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharp right thigh. Dull left thigh. Sharp left calf. Dull right calf. Sharp right top foot. Dull left bottom foot. Sharp left top of foot. Dull right bottom foot.
Okay. Okay, everything was normal. I'm going to have you sit on the edge of the couch now.
Okay.
And then before I have you stand up and test your patellar function, I'm going to look at your diameter, if you don't mind taking your robe off really quick.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
We're good.
Okay. Your ratio is 2 to 1. You are not barrel chested, which is normal.
Okay.
Next, I'm going to test your patellar reflex. If you don't mind scooching back just a little bit. Okay. Awesome, which is normal. Do you feel okay to walk?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have you put your shoes and socks on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have you stand up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do something. Are you okay?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna do something called the Romberg, which is also going to test your cranial nerve 8, which is your auditory. So can you close your eyes,
Yep.
put your hands at your sides, and just stand there. Romberg's test is negative, and cranial 8, which is auditory, is working completely fine. Now I deem you safe to walk, and if you don't mind starting over here, just walk to the chair normally.
Okay.
Okay, now turn back, and this time walk heel to toe.
Okay.
Awesome. So next I'm going to do a Braden scale on you, and I give you 23 out of 23 because you have good mobility, good nutrition, you don't have any altered skin integrity, and no moisture. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Mhm.